Yeah. Hi, Darcel. Hey, Angel. You know, it's funny. I'm sitting here watching this on YouTube, and this is in front of a hospital in Gaza City. It's called Al Shifa Hospital, and there's like all kinds of shootings and bombings going on behind the hospital, and not one of those people you see is ducking for cover. It's just so funny. I'm sitting here dying laughing. Hi, Michelle. Michelle, I was saying I was sitting here, watching this on YouTube. This is in front of the Al Shifa Hospital in Gaza City, and there's all kinds of shootings and bombings going on behind the hospital, and yet you see all these people just congregate in front of the hospital, and not one of them's ducking for cover. It's like, oh, it's a normal day here. I just heard a rapid fire of about 30 gunshots and a few bombs. Yes, this is what I do for excitement. That's why when I was in Ted's Live, I had Ted's Live on the side of it so I could watch this and watch Ted's Live at the same time. We changed our live for tomorrow. It's going to go on at 8 o'clock at night tomorrow instead of 3 o'clock because Maria is off tomorrow. We thought she would have to work. And today is Family Friday, so she'll get off at 3:30 in the morning. And so tomorrow, Maria and I are going to head out to Tennessee. You know, that no, see, you know what, Angel? I wanted to ask you about that because uh, Stream Bean used to come in our lives all the time, but doesn't come in anymore and doesn't even say hi, you know? Even when I was in, me and Maria were in your live and you had Stream Bean on live in there, never said hi. I don't know uh, why he doesn't talk to us no more, so I can't worry about it, but it's interesting. I know we've never done anything to him, you know. So I was gonna ask you to ask him, what's up? Did we do something to him? I don't think we did. Yeah, ask him. You know. And I know certainly Maria didn't do anything to him. She doesn't do anything to anybody. She's like one of the sweetest women. I mean, he used to come in her room religiously, you know. I mean, because me, personally, I don't care who likes me or who doesn't, I'm that type of person. Maria knows me. She knows I don't care who likes me and who doesn't, you know. But for anybody to, ignore Maria, because Maria doesn't do anything to anybody. You could like her and hate me. I wouldn't care, you know. Well, I know we are, you know. We like to have fun, you know. I think we treat everybody nice. Like one guy left a comment on my video. He said, "Why it takes someone 6 minutes to scratch one ticket, I'll never know. I'm never watching your channel again." Okay. Ooh, that was a good one. I'm waiting to see if one drops in front of the hospital, then see if anybody runs. This is like the best close-up action so far. I'm sorry. I was in the military. I love war. It's a way to keep the peace. All this shooting, and this is the first ambulance I've seen show up in like an hour and a half. So what's everybody doing tonight? Now I can't see who's in the room because my phone isn't showing that. It shows when somebody says something, then it goes away, but I can't see who's in the room. Oh, is that right? I'm sorry, Angel. Michelle, I have to ask what that was. I couldn't even pronounce it. Where'd you go?
Public.
Newsmax is good.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm live right now. Oh, Art of Kicks. Do you know what that is, Kenyon?
No.
Oh, okay. I asked him because he used to be in the art. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's what he does. He does commentary on ghosts, Karens, and other stuff. Karens, you gotta love them. They're the type of people who drive around with a mask on and they're the only ones in the car. And then they scream at you for not suffocating yourself.
Is that me? Oh, that was camera.
So, Angel, today's your wife's birthday, huh? Happy birthday to her. Listen to that, Kenyon.
What was that? What are you watching?
I'm watching Al Shifa Hospital in Gaza City, and this is all going on behind the hospital.
Holy shit.
And yet you see everybody in front of the hospital there. Not one person is running. They're all just walking casually like it's a normal night. Yes, Angel did go live today. And it was a good live. He bought losing tickets, but, you know, it's the lottery. One day I'd love to see a book give more winners than losers. So did she hit big on the casino? Yeah, but Darcel, you are a crazy person. I'm just kidding. Well, back is 350 is not bad. We have a book here. It's a $300 book, but it has a minimum back of 230. So if you lose, you only lose $70. But if you end up winning more than that, then you did good. Then you did great. Personally, I've never bought that book. I don't know why. Probably because it's a $20 ticket and, you know, you only get 15 tickets. See, this is one thing I don't understand. You know, I did that book of $20 Christmas 100 times yesterday. And I was just looking at this because if you notice on... Let me see here. I'll use this one for an example. Okay, here's the $10 ticket, okay? You notice there's 4 lines to play, right? You have 20 spots to scratch off. That's the $10 ticket. Hi, Lisa. And on the $20 ticket, you also have 20 spots to scratch off. Now, you would think the $20 ticket would have more than 20 since the 10 only has 20. You know what I'm saying? Oh, sorry, I was showing you with the barcode scratched off. Shame on me. Some of these don't have the barcode scratched off. Well, we're not cashing them in just yet. We have to wait. Maria is doing her live tomorrow. She's scratching off that book of $10 holiday tickets to 50 times. Don't steal my barcode, bro. So I finally got that fly that was irritating me. I have an electric fly swatter here. It's funny when you catch one to watch them smoke. Wow, that was a good bomb. I'm waiting to see one of them. I'm waiting to see one of those flies catch on fire. That'll be pretty funny. And I don't know if you can see that light. Let me turn the camera around. Okay. See that light up there? It's a fluorescent light. See all those things up in it? All those are my bees. Because they get caught in the house and then they go to the light. You know, Carolyn, don't go into the light. And they get caught up there and they can't find their way out. So they end up dying in there. So once every 6 months I'll clean it out. And I'll give them a good burial. I hate to see my bees get stuck up in there. But when I can't catch them to put them outside, you know, when they're hanging around up there. Then I got these garden spiders that set up their webs near my hives. Every now and then I gotta go out there and knock them down. I don't kill the garden spiders, but I don't want them catching my bees either. I've already had to release some bees from the webs. Then I found a black widow in one of my hives. You know, we get a lot of black widows around here. Fortunately, I've never been bit by one. There was one inside our van once. There was one inside our van once, and I had stuck it. I opened up the back, and it was on the back seat, and I didn't see it because I had some boxes there. I was taking the boxes off. Yeah, that was a loud one. See, this is pretty entertaining. Luckily, when I took one box off, I seen it, and I'm like, oh, better get rid of this. Don't want this in the van. I have no idea how it got in. Because Maria and I, we went to a signing with John Forrest, Ashley Forrest, and a couple of the other drivers, and we had boxes of full-size helmets to get signed. And so we had all those in the back of the van. Oh! Now they're running. Look at them. Look at them running. Look at them running. Look at them running. Hi, Laura Kessler. Did you guys see that camera shake? It looks like it hit the hospital because they're all outside. I think that was a mortar shell. Okay, Laura. See, I can be entertaining. I knew if I watched it long enough, one was going to hit. It was just way too close. I mean, they're fighting right behind the hospital. You guys don't mind watching this, do you? That's good, Michelle. Yeah, but now, right now, you're seeing it live going on. This is what I like when I can see everything happening. I don't want somebody's secondhand news. And then they only show you what they want you to see. That's right, unedited. Until YouTube finds out, then they'll shut down my live. Even though it's being shown on YouTube.
طابور مباعث خربان فكرة نفسها مش واصل نزلت سمعت انت وهي تنزل كيف؟ انا عطت كل الناس السيارة مطرشة.
Yep, now they're just back to congregating. One mortar didn't deter them. And Angel, I apologize. I'm sorry that you have PTSD. I hate to see that in anyone. Even in my own house, it disconnects. I gotta reconnect it. I mean, I got real good internet. I'm just waiting for another errant mortar. Hi, Karina. How are you? We're just watching shooting and shelling going on outside the hospital over at the hospital is called Al Shifa Hospital. It's in Gaza City. we've already seen one errant mortar. The fighting is going on behind the hospital. Or behind that building that you see across the way. It had these people scurrying for a minute, but now they're like back to normal. You could hear the jets going by dropping bombs. That's what I like about our Blackhawks. They can sit up there stationary and see who they're shooting at and then let a missile go. Or 50 caliber rounds. And all this fighting going on behind the hospital there, and these people act like it's a normal day. I didn't look it up, but I wonder where Al Shifa Hospital is situated in Gaza City. On this channel, there's over 59,000 people watching this. I'll be right back. I gotta see my cats outside. Yep, she was. It's Reuters. They're a news organization. And they, sorry, I had to go to the bathroom. And so they bitch about the media getting killed. Well, you know what? You're in a war zone. Nobody's there to protect your ass. You take all the risk. You know, soldiers are fighting for their lives. They're not there to protect you. Now let me ask you, if you heard all those gunshots and bombs being dropped, would you be hanging around there? Darcel, not me. That's like you sitting on your front porch and there's a war going on the next block. You have to expect sooner or later bullets are going to come whizzing past you. Going quiet. Oh, there we go. I spoke too soon. Well, see out there, Michelle, the citizens of Gaza aren't allowed to have guns. So they can't protect themselves. And that's why Hamas is in charge. That's why even the people can't fight against Hamas, because they're not allowed to have guns. Sort of like living in Washington, D.C. I mean, for a district that is 10 square miles, they have had 708, well, probably about 10 of them today. The last report I saw, they have had 782 carjackings in Washington, D.C. to date. And they're upset because a 13-year-old got shot and killed. Well, they tried to carjack a federal officer. And that kid was responsible for 15 other carjackings. 13 years old. Where are the parents? Obviously, they don't give a shit up until their kid gets killed. Then they're going to bitch. Oh, my son was a good boy. He never done anything. Yeah, okay. Instead of being in school, he was out carjacking. Then the principal at his middle school. Oh, he was such a smart kid. No, he wasn't. If he was a smart kid, he wouldn't have been out carjacking. And the reason they do it even at that age, and the other kid who got arrested was 12 years old. The reason they can do that is because you're not allowed to have guns in DC. Well, somebody's got them, the bad guys. You're not even allowed to protect yourself. That's why I don't go anywhere without my guns. Carjacking a federal officer. Yeah, that's smart. He was on his way to work, too. And that's where I say they should arrest the parents. Because it's the parents who allowed their kids to get killed. I mean, just... Yeah, you do gotta hold parents accountable. Just type in my name. Look. Georgia man defense carrying loaded rifle through Hartsfield Jackson. Man defense carrying rifle through Atlanta Airport. Law allows man to carry loaded assault rifle, and it's not an assault rifle. Loaded assault rifle through Atlanta Airport. Jim Cooley, open carry activist, carries loaded AR-15. And yes, I did have a 100 round ammunition drum on it. See, and look at this quote. Because it was a long gun and carried in such a manner, there was a concern for the safety of patrons within the airport. No, there wasn't. You carry an AR-15 the way you carry an AR-15 around your shoulder. Yeah, they said calls are coming in. No, there was not no call. The only one that called was an Atlanta fire lieutenant who questioned me about having the gun in the airport. Travelers were passing by me left and right, and not one was even paying attention. And I did. I criticized my home state's gun restrictions. That's not true. I did own a gun in Illinois. I never said that I never owned a gun in Illinois. See how they misquote you? See, it says in this story, this is not the first time Cooley's actions have attracted attention. In April 2014, Cooley was arrested for allegedly carrying a loaded handgun near a school. It wasn't a school. It was a building where they were having a school board meeting. It wasn't a school, it was the administration building. And what they were going to do was shut down an American Legion post in order to take the property by eminent domain. I was charged with criminal trespass, but no weapons violations. So you see, you got to stand up for your rights, regardless. Because if you don't, they will take them away. And once they take them away, you'll never get them back. When I was in the Illinois National Guard, I took an oath to protect and defend the Constitution, and I hold that oath sacred. Unfortunately, our police don't, the majority of your police don't feel that way, even though they take an oath to uphold and defend it. There are some cops out there that say, I don't give a shit about your rights. Okay. Oh, and that criminal trespass charge was dismissed. And the cop who arrested me got in trouble. Because he falsified his report. And I did that all without an attorney. Because those are another bunch of scumbags. Even the Young Turks had something good about me to say. I was even mentioned on the House floor by a Democratic congressman here in Georgia. His name is Hank Johnson. He's the guy who said if you put too many people on the Panama Canal, it's going to tip over into the ocean. And I live by the philosophy, I would rather be tried by 12 than carried by 6. I don't know if you missed that, if you happen to see that mortar strike. It hit right by the hospital. Hi Tracy, how are you doing? Tracy, we are just watching fighting going on in Gaza. We're watching the entrance to a hospital where an errant mortar hit. I mean, you wouldn't think it by looking at the people just congregating around there, but when it hit, you should have seen them all scatter. Then they all came running out of the hospital. The fighting is going on behind the hospital in those buildings right there. That's why it sounds so close. Well, I'm used to it because I was in the military. But I look at it this way. They brought it on themselves. And see, Hamas doesn't allow the Gaza residents to have guns, so they can't even protect themselves. If they could, they would have overtaken Hamas, and that's how I feel, you know. It's just like Washington, D.C. doesn't allow you to have guns there. You know, you have no way of protecting yourself. I was just talking about, I saw a report today that Washington, D.C. has already had this year 786 or 782 carjackings, and a 13-year-old kid tried carjacking a federal officer. Him and a 12-year-old tried carjacking a federal officer, and the federal officer shot and killed the 13-year-old. Now, the only one to blame is the parents. I said, where are the parents? There's no reason a 12 and 13-year-old should be out on the street that time of night. And this guy was just on his way to work. You know? And that 13-year-old kid was responsible for 15 other carjackings. He should have known his luck was going to run out. And actually, I'm just killing time till Maria calls me when she goes on lunch. So I'm just sitting here shooting the bullshit. I mean, just look at these college campuses. You can see they're taking over this country. You think you ain't gonna need protection? Oh. We got so many terror cells in this country, it ain't funny. And our government is gonna let them do it. They're too busy worrying about parents at school board meetings and arresting Catholics. And I can't wait till Trump gets elected so I can see all those people from January 6th get released from prison who don't even belong there. You get 4 years just for being on the grounds. You own it. We pay for it. It's not the government's property, it's our property. That's why when I used to be a First Amendment auditor, they'd say, you know, you'd be at City Hall and they'd say, you have to get off this property, it's private property. Yeah, who owns it? The city. Where does the city get their money from? Taxpayers. That's right, I own it. It's not private property. It's public property. Looks like the majority of them are going into the hospital. I think they feel it's getting a little too close. But you know, it's interesting. In over 2 hours, we've only seen one ambulance. By the way, just to remind everybody, Maria's Live is at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. You want to see what the wheel looks like? After adding all those names back on there. That's what the wheel looks like. Somebody I know has their name up there 5 times. If you've commented on the right videos, you get put on the wheel. But you gotta watch the videos too. Is Laura Kessler still in the room? Because I can't see anybody who's in the room. It only shows me who says something, and then it goes away. No, nothing's been happening. Well, I see 6 now. Hey, that's good. That's better than average in my room. I mean, when I did my live on the tickets, what, I have 5 people in there? That's why I don't give away tickets on my lives when I scratch tickets, because I don't get enough people in my room to make it worth it. Maria, on the other hand, she does. And I care more about her channel. Her watch hours are getting up there. She's almost at 1,000 now. She used to have over 2,000. Well, thank you, Michelle. I have that other account that I made when this account got hacked, but I don't use it anymore. One thing I can't understand is that my scratch videos barely get over 30 views, but I put up that one video, that one slot video, and it's got almost 700 views. So I may just do slots instead of scratching tickets. I mean, I want to scratch tickets, you know, I enjoy it. But if I'm going to get more views on slot videos, I won't do lives on slot videos, I'll just do videos on them. Because sitting there watching a slot video live is boring until you hit. And that could take a while. It could happen first reel, or it could take a while. Is that right, Darcel? Like this one community post I made for Maria. Well, it's on my regular YouTube channel. It's on this channel. It's only, I think, 2 minutes long. Let me see. I think I got this in caps. That's why it's not coming up. Well, there it is. Okay. I put this one on her community post today. It says Friday at 8 p.m. I will be doing my live on the new Georgia $10 holiday, 50 times the money with giveaways. There is still time to get on the wheel by commenting on recent videos posted by me and Mr. Honeybee Scratcher. You must be present to win. That's another policy. Oh, I think they ended it. Yeah, they did. So, you know, I was told Maria should do her live at night. Friday night. Well, she doesn't. We were doing it at 3 because we thought she was going to have to work, because that one day they let them go home at 11 o'clock at night because their line was down and it wasn't going to be back up till like 3, 4 in the morning. So they just let that whole line go home. So she came home at 11. So we thought she was going to have to work tomorrow night, but they told them they don't have to work Friday. So we changed it from 3 o'clock to 8 o'clock. And I know normally Carter's going live at 9 o'clock tomorrow. At 8 o'clock tomorrow. Normally we would be in his room, but since Maria's going live, you know. So we'll see how she does tomorrow. We're also taking a ride to Tennessee in the morning. And we're going to go live with that for that ride because it's going to be a nice long ride. What time is it anyway? 10:09. You know what I hate about on my computer? Like, I have a couple YouTube browsers up because I watch multiple channels. And but when I'm under my channel right now, but when I go under Maria's channel, it changes all the channels under her channel. And normally I just go under her account to do things. Uh, how many watch hours do I got? Yeah, because Michelle's a naughty girl. All right, let's see. How many watch hours do I have? I have 2,183 watch hours. So I'm 817 watch hours from reaching 3,000 before I can get monetized. So you gotta watch some videos. And you gotta love this. This is things I don't understand. See, like my slot video here, it has 653 views. Okay. You see the cursor? Let me see. Public. No. Oh. Because you probably can't see that far. Okay. See right here where the cursor is. My slot video has 653 views. Now, this video, this short that I posted, it has 15,079 views. But you need 3 million views or 3,000 watch hours to get monetized. And getting 3 million views on shorts is, I've seen some people get it on one video, but you know, it's almost impossible. So, and I'm 116 people away from reaching 5,000 subscribers. Let me see, have I had any recent subscribers? Yeah, Stanley McFall's a Southern comedian. See, I go here and I can just subscribe to their channel just like that. And this other guy. See, sometimes it takes a few days for it to show up on here. That's why, like, you can subscribe to me today. I won't be able to see it on here for another couple days. Wow, I got 9 people in here. All right, Angel. I appreciate it. I'm only going to be on for another few minutes anyway because Maria's going to go to lunch at 10:30. Hi, Rocket. How you doing? I know you. I know you do. You're a good, Angel. And Angel, I love supporting your channel. That's why every time I see you go live, I go in there. And if Maria can, she will too, if she's awake. Oh, it's greatly appreciated here. I was surprised that, you know, when I decided to go live, I'm like, well, I'll just show this for a little while, and because that's what I was watching, you know. I watched Ted's live. He only got back 135 out of a $300 book. But that's about normal for that book, you know. Just like the book I did, I got back 140. That's normal for, unless you find an outlier, that's basically what you're going to get. 140, 150, 160. If you get more than 160, you're doing good. Personally, I think I do better when I buy single tickets. You know, buy two of this one, two of this one, two of this one. That's why when I bought those 250s, I knew one of them would be a winner. I didn't expect the 0001 to win, and that's the one I scratched, but I kind of expected Maria to get $100 on the one she scratched off, but see, you're getting up there. The 500 subscribers is great. Now all you need is the 3,000 watch hours. But you also need to post. I don't want any misconceptions, because this is going to be important too. Let me go to earn right here. You see this right here? It says, let me bring it in some. Let me move it over a little bit. You need 3 video uploads over 90 days. So that's like posting 1 video a month, because 90 days is 3 months. So if you post 1 video a month, I'm not talking a live, it's just got to be a video. You post 1 of those a month, and you keep doing it once a month, and you'll always have that 90 days covered. And that's why it's important, you know, to watch playlists because, uh, you know, you can let a playlist run on one YouTube browser and do something else on YouTube on another browser, and then this way you got that playlist playing and it's getting the watch hours it needs. I mean, it's a way to cheat, yes, but you know, it helps people. And if you find it gets stuck on one video, you just click the next video in the playlist. Because sometimes it'll get stuck on one video. I found that out when I was watching Maria's playlist. And you know, then just mute the sound on that channel. Because I'm always doing shit on YouTube. Plus all the other stuff that I'm doing. You know, you know, as bad as my hands are, I'm the one that typed all these names on the wheel. I mean, it took me a long time. Just I thought I'd help Maria out. Because she said she was going to do it. But I had time earlier to go through all the videos and get everybody's names. And Laura Kessler, she's on that wheel 5 times. But like I said, you also have to be present to win. Last time you didn't, but I think it's unfair to everybody else who is there, and then they can't win because somebody is on the wheel who's not there. So this time we made it so you have to be present to win. It's only fair. And besides, you're all going to get to see Maria's face this time, the entire time. And who doesn't like looking at that pretty face? Now me, on the other hand, I don't like to show my face. When I was younger, I was cute, I was a ladies' man. But now I look like a train wreck. I have this lazy left eye I don't like people looking at. That's why when you see me all the time in the car, I'm always wearing my prescription sunglasses. Well, at night I can't wear them, but during the day I do. Don't get me wrong, I'm still looking at, you know, I can look at the camera Just my eyes looking the other way. Now, Maria, she has that same problem with her left eye, but it's not as bad as mine. You couldn't hardly notice it on her, but on me, it's very noticeable. And it's noticeable on me when I'm drinking because, yeah, we do. I can tell you how I got the majority of my subscribers, and I can tell you how Maria got the majority of her subscribers. For me, oh, is that right, Angel? For me, I used to do a lot of First Amendment audits. And of course, going to the Atlanta airport with my AR-15, that garnered international news. And I ended up with a lot of subscribers over all that. Not too many in the scratching community because we're fairly new in the scratching community. And I used to be monetized. But then I stopped posting videos for almost a year, and they took my monetization away. And now I have to build it back up. I mean, I could go out and get arrested again. I enjoy getting arrested. I mean, if you look on my videos, you see the times I got arrested. Tracy says no. And Maria, how she got like all her subscribers is because of the very first video. All right, I won't do that. But Maria, believe me, whenever I got arrested, oh, because it's legal, Laura. That's what I was doing with an AR-15 at the airport. It's legal here. And I believe when something is legal, you take advantage of it, because if you ever have to go to Atlanta, you want a gun with you. I don't care what anybody says. You need a gun with you. Fortunately, I take the biggest one I have. Okay, Angel. And I have a 100-round drum that's attached to it, so I hate to be without ammunition. But now Maria, she got all her, a good majority of her subscribers. Good night, Rocket. Thanks for coming in. Maria, she got the majority of her subscribers from this video right here. The making of my yellow rose tattoo.
I consider this art, so any lewd comments will be deleted.
When she was getting her tattoo. Thank you for coming in, Rocket. I really appreciate it. And so from that video, she got a lot of subscribers. Well over 3,000, you know. People are like, well, asking her, well, aren't you embarrassed for putting that up? No, it's art. I mean, there's a whole lot of other people who have videos of themselves getting tattoos on YouTube. I'm just sorry I didn't videotape when she got her second tattoo. I think that one looks even better. But I didn't go with her when she went and got that one. And if you ask her, yes, it did hurt at times when she was getting that tattoo, because you do have some sensitive areas on there, and you know what? I'm not one for clickbait. I also don't like clickbait, and I can read a title and know if it's clickbait or not. I wouldn't do that to people. Like, and I'll tell you one who put a video up there for clickbait, and you know, I don't like talking now. I watch him every now and then when he's live, but I would never click on a video like that. No sound. Interesting. I didn't touch anything. Oh, I came back? Okay. But like I was saying, Scratch Life. He's another scratch channel out of Florida. He posted a video. The title of it said, "How to win on scratch off tickets guaranteed." And there is no guarantee to win on scratch off tickets. You can win, you can lose, but you're guaranteed to lose most of the time. So there's no guarantee to win. Just like somebody said, if you do the 5-ticket method, you're guaranteed to win. Well, I've seen where they're scratching out $50 tickets and have 9 losers in a row. And that's $450 worth. So even the 5-ticket method doesn't work. I've had where the odds were 300 or 1 point. Here, I'll give you an example. The $20 tickets that I scratched off, okay? I had 4 winners out of the book. There were 15 tickets in the book. I won on ticket 3 and ticket 4. So 0, 0, 0, 1, and 2 were losers. So there were 3 losers right there. And yes, the next 2 won. Okay? But then, the next ticket I won on, so I won on 3 and 4. The next ticket I won on was ticket 10. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 5 tickets in a row were losers. Then I won on 10 and 11. And then I lost on 12, 13, and 14. So even the 5 ticket method, there is no guarantee that you're going to win. You know, people come up with this crazy stuff. It's all a matter of the right book and the right ticket. Okay? That's all it is.